Hello, everyone. Uh, Welcome back once again to my YouTube channel. This is Joab Mohozi again. Uh, Welcome to the IT classroom. Today we are going to talk strictly about Google Translate. So Google Translate is a Google application software that will help us to translate from one language to another or convert maybe a story or someone texts you in one language and you don't know it, or you would wish to learn a new language. It could help you in that way as you translate from one you are not very conversant with to a very understandable kind of language. So it is a very simple app to deal with, and it's quite straightforward, but it's designed to help you, assist you in that way, especially in your academics. Yeah, you could go to a conference where they are using a foreign language and you would need the services of Google Translate, which provides both text-based translations and can also provide audio translations to a language of your choice. So let's get straight to it. So it's under Google. I think we'll go to Google Chrome. I will open a new tab. So under Google Chrome, we go to the Google Apps icon. It's always at the extreme corner of the Google homepage, and we click there, and now we see the Google Apps coming up. We have account, Google Search, Maps, YouTube, News, everything. But today specifically we're interested in Google Translate. So we get Google Translate, and here it is. So when you click on Google Translate, it brings this page, and this is their home page. And it is quite simplified. So it has the parts that allows you to put a text. You could insert an image with words on it, especially like a story or on a card that it will translate for you. You could put an entire document. Let's say you have a document, a report, which is generally in English and you only understand French, or it's in French and for you English speaking, so it would help you in that way. So you can actually drop that document here, then it will analyze it all at once and give you a clear kind of translation. It could also link you to our website, but for now we are going to deal with text. So we want our translation to be from, this is a list of languages that are available at Google Translate. So usually on our left hand side, you have the language, you have the story that you want to translate, the language that maybe you don't understand, or you may understand, but for some condition, you need to put it in another language for another person to understand also. So what you do, it gives you options of many languages. Let's say you speak German. Let's say you speak German. So we look for German. We look for German. Here it is. And then you want to translate your German into English. Yeah. So we could ask AI to create for us a story in German. You could use just Google. Tell a story in German and enter. So it has, Google also has AI. People who didn't know that Google also has added a new tool, a new feature of AI mode. So where you could discuss, or you could interact with the computer casually without having to go through everything else. So this is the AI mode for Google. So we ask tell a story in German, and this is our story. So I would like to copy the entire story here, the entire story. So we begin from here, find upwards. So this is our story. We want to copy it. Then we take it to Google Translate. Then we paste. So the moment we paste our story carefully here, the translation automatically goes on the right hand side. So remember, we pasted the language we don't know on the left hand side to translate for us to the language we understand or the language we would prefer. So it saves you time of sitting down and having to translate a story by story, by word by word, and gives you a quick preview into the new language. So definitely this is German and I don't know what it says. But when you go this side, it has now brought it for us. Leo carefully knelt down and spoke gently to the bird. What's wrong, little bird? Can you fly? You see, now I can read, and that is the power of Google Translate. So it is a very, very crucial tool, especially in a foreign country, or if you're in a place that you don't understand their language, you could actually use the Google Translate to help you. That is one way. Another way, we could browse, we could enter an entire document. We have a letter here. So we have our letter. I have uploaded the letter, and we would ask Google to translate. So it translates automatically, and we have to download the translation. So it is done. To bring a notification, and before it would open, our story is in English, and we want to translate it to French. Yeah, to French. So we are going to translate this document, which is in English. Then we translate it to French. So we translate, then we download our translation of the same document. At the moment it's done, here it is. We access the new translated document from the original language. It was a letter in English. Now, here it is. It has automatically downloaded for us a translation in French. Let me show you how our original document looked. It's later. It's been translated already. So at first it was saying, dear friend, oh Amati, you are invited to set sail in an adventure at our Perry-themed party. Now, our second document here is actually, our first document here is actually the translation, and it's now in French. So for anyone who can understand French, you could read and understand this document. So that's one role of Google Translate. So it provides, you can even set in a card. A card has been sent to you from an anonymous person. You don't know that person, and you would like to know what the card says. So this, you can enter the card. You can take a picture of the card, enter, and then it will translate for you. Then on the drop-down menu, you have information about Google Translate. You have privacy terms selected, you have feedback, and you have information about Google. So the last thing, we have these icons, these two. one says history, the other one is saved. So this is for the stud, the documents you like. So the stud, you can easily access them from here. This is history to help you see what has been translated before. How have you been doing? So this is now our history. See, from French to English, this is what we've been doing. So it shows you your history. Then here we have the settings. This is specifically important when you're using a voice note. So the voice note, you would want to hear what it will translate for you, but you want to be careful. So you want to hear it at a slower speed. So you slow it down and say slower, then it will translate for you in a slow way, so you can understand clearly. So that is all about Google Translate. Yeah, I'm very happy to have you here. I'm very happy that you follow up. Please remember to comment where you don't understand, or if you have any contribution, remember to like, then remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you for the next video.